Hello, you're on the One Bearded Man channel and I have chocolates and board games. Okay, so as you may know, I just had a birthday, hence the chocolates and board games. New things that I've added to my collection and chocolates that we added to my face. I put up a few videos about it, namely I put up a video on the day or sort of on the night. I think it probably ended up coming out on Friday, to be honest. But yeah, I tried to put up a day about making a film next year, a feature film on my 31st birthday. I'm not here to talk about that anymore. I have been working on the script for the last week or so, and I will talk about it at some point, but not at the moment. I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. One, because I want to get this video up tonight, and two, because as soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to go make some chili burgers. As that's basically my reward, I guess. I'm not allowed to make dinner until I've done this video. That seems fair. It's entirely set by myself. No one's making me do that at all. So anyway, yeah, in the week that was, I had a birthday and it was Father's Day. So I did a lot of family and friends stuff over the weekend. I don't have any footage of that. Normally I do, but I just guess I just forgot, or I was just quite busy. It doesn't matter. I was pretty knackered on Sunday, to be honest, because we were at the Board Games Cafe for at least 12 hours, probably a bit more than 12 hours, close to 13 maybe, which is a long time to be in an extremely stuffy, very noisy place playing board games. Yeah, they need some air conditioning in there. But anyway, that left me pretty tired from the weekend. I've finally only just woken up today. But yeah, I've got plenty of videos recording out today. I'm doing another Let's Play to try and test the recording system again. Because it didn't work quite so well in the Midnight game, and I was terrible at that game anyways. So I'm going to try and find a game I can actually play. It would be nice. But yeah, there's another one of those will be going out today or tomorrow. And then a few other videos I'm going to record. Probably not today, but probably on Wednesday. Should have time to record some proper long talky videos. I'm not really sure what I want to say today. This is just my Monday video that I kind of promised myself I would get out a video every Monday, video diary type video. But yeah, I don't have an enormous amount to say. Talking of board games though, as I was however many minutes ago, the first game I designed, Trouble on the Tempest, is in its getting into its final stages to get the proper sort of made prototype out. It's in the designs, the specific designs, the final designs. There's videos about that, 2 videos about that I'll post links to earlier in my YouTube career. I don't want to say career because that's a stupid thing to say. It doesn't make any sense at this stage. But yeah, there's a couple of videos about that. The next game is a much smaller game that I'm working on, which is an idea a friend had, and I've kind of expanded on it. I'm calling my own. At the moment it's called My Own Little Apocalypse. If I can get my words out. Yeah, My Own Little Apocalypse, and I'm going to work on making a cardboard version of that I will then get a playthrough of, and I'll put that up on this channel as well. A little playthrough of that. Once I've worked out, or once I've just made a little cardboard version to see if the game will actually work. Then those two and probably another game will be packaged together essentially to create the Flitter Games output, or Flitter Games sort of company starting output, I guess, and that will come out over the next year. There's those games, 3 games together to start the company off, which seems a little ambitious to do several at once, but it's much easier now to create a board game company, because what they do is they basically sell through Kickstarter. I won't go into details now, but you can certainly, basically a lot of starter companies in board games treat Kickstarter as a shop front, more or less. Yeah, so that's kind of the way it can be done. I mean, it's very risky for somebody brand new who's never done anything. But again, it's a lot easier to just do it yourself rather than trying to convince other people to do it for you and that kind of thing. It swings and roundabouts. It's very hard to say what way is going to work best for you or whatever. Yeah, it's really tough. It feels same as the film industry. It's hard to say which area, what you plug away at, where you should focus to best make use of your skills or to best sell your work. It's very hard to say what the exact formula for success is in these. That's probably true of most anything, but I always feel that there's more of a career path, or more obvious career path outside of like entertainment industries. There's like, get this job and it leads on to this job and this one, this job. Whereas as a writer or someone who's just a creative, basically, I would call myself a creative. There's not like, oh, here's the starting position. Like, no, that doesn't exist. Like, here's 50 starting positions. Keep trying for all of them, but then you might accidentally get one of these over here, or something else might take off, and it's just a load of nonsense. It's probably what I'm going to talk about in my first big talky blog once I get it recording on Wednesday. Anyway, that's where I'm at with that. I've no idea what I've been talking about thus far. I've just been rambling. So I'm going to try to avoid repeating myself. So regarding Marcus Macabre, we are looking to get the episodes we've shot. We shot 3 episodes. I don't think we shot the full of the 4th one. We shot some of it. Get those cut together, see what they look like, get them online. But I'm not sure we're going to continue it anytime soon. I am, however, adapting it into a stage format, or in some shape or form. So yeah, that will come up, and I'm working on to see if that will work that way, because I just think that's just something I'd like to branch out into. And producing films gets on top of me sometimes, so I don't want to move away from it, but I want to just try something different. And especially now I'm in London and I've got a lot more contacts and I'm starting to make friends and stuff in all these various different arts industries, and I just know the people now to do these things, and I know how to talk to and find someone to help me and mentor me or whatever. It's just a lot easier now I'm in London. But yeah, that's this week's check-in. Last week was kind of busy, I guess, but it was largely social activities. I don't know what the next week or so is going to be like for me. I've got a couple of jobs on the horizon, but it's very, I don't know, nothing's confirmed. Don't you hate it when you don't know for sure if you're doing something? So you can't make plans, but you can't. I think it's definitely clear that the bullshit of working in this industry is where I'm going to start with, and talking about finding work and jobs and things like that. So it seems like obviously that's on my mind, and I have jotted down some ideas for it. So I will talk about that hopefully later in the week if I can get the video recorded. That will be my first big piece, not a big piece, but might be a lengthier piece anyway. That's that. I just want this to be a few minutes, so I don't want to ramble on too much longer. Yeah, there we are. That was this week's video diary. Apologies for it not being slightly more structured or thought out. These are just, like I say, it's just I want to get a video out every Monday. If nothing else happens, I will do the Monday video, but hopefully other things will be happening. So thank you for watching. Do check out my other videos. Check out the stuff on my board games and stuff on film reviews. Oh, that's another thing. I'll put a link below to the fan carpet, because I've been writing reviews. I've been being sent to like little film screenings, critic screenings, and writing reviews for them for a few weeks now. So I'll put a link up to that, so you can find in the description below. So yeah, go check that out. I've written a few reviews for them. My name's Christian Mitchell Dobby, if you don't actually know what my real name is. But yeah, those ones are anything with my name on it's been written by me. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and all the other good stuff. And yeah, that's it. The end.